Hello everyone, my name is Michael, and this is a closer look at the Segway Ninebot S, my first vehicle in my journey to energy independence. Like I said in my first episode, I got the Ninebot in 2019, my freshman year of college. It has a top speed of 10 or 11 miles an hour and a full battery range of about 13 miles. With a 236 watt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, that's approximately 0.06 watt-hours per mile. Since 2019, I have put over 850 miles on this little thing because it's just such a nice casual ride. Not a very fast ride, but it's very easy to learn, very easy to use, and it's just really nice to just basically stand perfectly straight and go somewhere. It has this little knee bar that you use to steer, and that makes it a very easy PEV to learn how to use. It is self-balancing, which means that I can just step right off of it, and it's gonna stay right where it is. Some cool features are its automatic headlights, the LED lights in the back that are also brake lights, and as you lean into the knee bar, they also indicate as blinkers. When you first get it and connect it to the app and get it registered to your account, it has a top speed of about 2 miles an hour, I think, and you're in learning mode. Once you've gone through the little tutorial in the app and traveled a certain distance, I don't remember what that distance is, but once you've traveled a certain distance, you can boost it up to sport mode, which unlocks that full 10 mile an hour capacity. But that is still only software locked and enforced through the safety features in the device. If you start going too fast, it will start beeping rapidly, and it will also initiate tilt back, forcing you to lean back. While this safety feature is very cool and very forceful, it has caused the largest amount of crashes on the Ninebot, including one of my own. When it does its tilt back, it no longer registers how far you are actually leaning because it's just leaning itself as far back as it can. So if you try to suddenly slam on the brakes and lean back as far as you can, it can't tell you're doing that because it's already doing it. So if you try to lean back, it doesn't stop as fast as you expect it to because it's just trying to slow you down. So you'll lean back and it won't catch you and just fly out from underneath you. I did this in college once. I was playing around with my friend and just charged straight at her. It maxed out, started doing the tilt back, and then when I went to do a quick stop right in front of her, it didn't stop. So I fell off the back and launched it towards her, and she had to jump and dodge out of the way. Not the plan, but was still pretty amusing. It is pretty good at hills, at bumps. I've dropped off curbs. It has this nice little handle right here that when you lift automatically deactivates the motors. And I have used that hand loop to also jump up curbs, which has also led to some crashes. But overall, it is very fun and very easy. My dad has ridden it, as I showed off in the first episode of the series. I taught my high school headmaster how to use it, and he is getting up there in years. And most of the people that have tried it have picked it up in less than 10 minutes. Very easy, much easier than the one in the next video, which will be the Kingsong 16XS. So if you're looking for something pretty casual that you can get to just ride around in parks or on a college campus, I would highly recommend the S2. I don't know all of the differences. I know that they've got some extra lights and a built-in Bluetooth speaker, which this one does not have. But other than that, I assume most of the specs are the same. It's probably just newer battery, newer motor, better stuff like that. Like I mentioned, this does have an app, and in the app you can do some pretty cool things. You can adjust the lights on the back. There's a number of different lighting settings that you can use. You can turn on the headlight, you can lock it, which cuts off the motor, and then if anyone tries to move it, it will start shaking and flashing and beeping. But one of the coolest things that the app does is remote control. Because it can stand on its own, you can control it from your phone to make it go places. When you control it like that, it only has a max speed of like 4 miles an hour, I think, but you really don't want it to go much faster than that. You do have to maintain line of sight the whole time because there's no cameras or anything on it that will help you see where it's going, so you do just need to kind of watch it. But it is a pretty nice feature to just bring it to you and hop on. So overall, this was an excellent first PEV. If you want something that is simple, relaxing, easy to use, easy to learn, and good for a mile or two of a commute, I highly recommend it. Good for younger riders as well. Like I said in the first episode, Segway does not sell these anymore, and I'll leave a link to the S2 in this description as well. But you can find used, refurbished Ninebot S's for $300-400 or so. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I've been riding around filming and this thing is almost dead. It's a little under 40% now and says that it's got about 4 miles or so left. But as the battery drops, the max speed also drops. So I can't go very much over 5 without this thing starting to tilt back on me. I just got back from an actual range test. I went from 100% to, it ended up at 3, but I was basically just running around in a circle because it would not drop lower than 3 and I was barely moving. But this is what it showed, just about 8 miles or so of actual range. It doesn't show me any like watt hour data or any of like actual power used over the whole course of the thing, but this is what it shows. So there you go. But I hope that you've enjoyed this closer look at the Segway Ninebot S, the first PEV in my journey to energy independence. And I hope you will tune in to the next episode where I will do a deep dive into the Kingsong 16XS. If there's anything more about this that you want to know, please leave it down in the comments below. But if you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe so you can see the future installments in this journey to energy independence. See ya.